Welcome to Home with Justin. As we begin our journey, picture a classic greenhouse with white painted wood frames and gleaming glass panels, its peaked roof reaching toward the sky. This isn't just any greenhouse, it's a structure that will become the heart of your garden, a place where seeds are nurtured into life and tender plants find shelter from harsh weather. Around the greenhouse, we'll create a tapestry of flowering plants that embody the cottage garden style. Imagine delphiniums reaching skyward with their tall spires of blue, purple, and pink, while peonies unfurl their lush, fragrant blooms in shades of white, pink, and deep rose. These classic cottage garden flowers will provide the foundation for our color scheme. The approach to the greenhouse will be a celebration of color and scent. We'll line the pathways with lavender and catmint, their purple blooms attracting bees and butterflies. Behind these, taller perennials like foxgloves and hollyhocks will create vertical interest, their spires swaying gently in the breeze and providing a dramatic backdrop for shorter blooms. Inside the greenhouse, we'll create organized chaos, the hallmark of cottage garden style. Wooden shelves and potting benches will line the walls, their surfaces hosting collections of terracotta pots filled with tender perennials and propagating plants. Hanging baskets will cascade from the ceiling, filled with trailing fuchsias and fragrant sweet peas, their blooms creating curtains of color. The greenhouse interior will be both beautiful and functional. We'll install automatic vents to regulate temperature and wooden staging at different heights to maximize growing space. A vintage-style sink will provide convenience for watering and plant maintenance, while adding to the authentic cottage feel. The floor might be laid with reclaimed brick or natural stone, creating paths between growing areas and adding character to the space. Outside, the immediate vicinity of the greenhouse will feature raised beds constructed from natural materials like oak or stone. These beds will be filled with cutting flowers, zinnias, cosmos, and dahlias, providing endless bouquets throughout the growing season. The mix of colors will be carefully planned yet appear delightfully random, as nature intended. The surrounding garden will flow seamlessly from the greenhouse, with winding paths leading through masses of blooms. We'll plant old-fashioned roses to scramble up the greenhouse walls, their fragrant flowers complementing the surrounding perennials. Clematis vines will add additional vertical interest, their large blooms creating stunning focal points. Seasonal succession will be key to maintaining year-round interest. Early spring will bring bulbs like daffodils and tulips, pushing through drifts of forget-me-nots. As summer approaches, the garden will transition to peonies, roses, and delphiniums, followed by late summer dahlias and asters. Even in winter, the greenhouse will provide a green oasis, filled with citrus trees, geraniums, and tender herbs. The practical aspects of the greenhouse will be disguised within the romantic design. A rainwater collection system will be hidden behind climbing roses, while compost bins will be screened by tall perennials. Storage areas for tools and supplies will be incorporated into the greenhouse design, maintaining the organized but relaxed feeling of a true cottage garden. We'll create inviting seating areas where you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. A weathered wooden bench placed among the flowers will provide the perfect spot for morning coffee, while a small table and chairs near the greenhouse door will create a space for potting up plants or enjoying afternoon tea surrounded by nature. The color palette will evolve throughout the seasons, but will always maintain a cohesive feel. Soft pastels might dominate in spring, giving way to bolder summer colors, before settling into the rich jewel tones of autumn. The greenhouse windows will reflect these changing colors, creating beautiful light effects throughout the day. Fragrance will play an important role in our design. Sweet peas will climb strings inside the greenhouse, while outside, traditional cottage garden plants like lilacs, phlox, and old roses will fill the air with their sweet perfume. Herbs like lavender, thyme, and rosemary will add their aromatic contributions to the sensory experience. Practicality meets beauty in the kitchen garden area, where raised beds near the greenhouse will be filled with vegetables and herbs. These will be interplanted with flowers for cutting and pollination, creating a productive space that's as beautiful as it is useful. Espaliered fruit trees might line the sunniest wall of the greenhouse, their blossoms in spring giving way to fruit in summer and fall. The greenhouse will serve as both a practical growing space and a retreat from the world. Inside, you'll find space for starting seeds, nurturing tender plants, and extending the growing season. Shelves will be filled with collections of scented pelargoniums, exotic orchids, and propagated cuttings from beloved plants. The sound of rain on the glass roof will create a peaceful atmosphere, perfect for escaping the pressures of daily life. The surrounding garden will be designed to attract wildlife, with plants chosen to support pollinators and beneficial insects. Native flowers will mingle with cottage garden classics, creating a sustainable ecosystem that brings your garden to life. Bird feeders and baths will be artfully placed, encouraging feathered visitors to take up residence. Your greenhouse and cottage garden will become more than just a growing space. It will be a living laboratory where you can experiment with different plants and techniques, a peaceful retreat where you can connect with nature, and a beautiful setting for entertaining friends and family. The combination of practical growing space and ornamental beauty will provide year-round interest and endless opportunities for creativity. As the seasons pass, your cottage greenhouse garden will develop its own unique character. Plants will self-seed in unexpected places, creating delightful combinations you never planned. The greenhouse will weather gracefully, its white paint developing a subtle patina that only adds to its charm. Climbing plants will mature, softening the structure's lines and creating the feeling that the greenhouse has always been part of the landscape. This special place will become your personal paradise, where you can pursue your passion for gardening while surrounded by beauty. Whether you're propagating plants in the greenhouse, cutting flowers for arrangements, or simply sitting among the blooms enjoying their fragrance, your cottage greenhouse garden will provide endless opportunities for joy and creativity throughout the year.